Good morning, America. It is September 26th. This is the day I lost hope in my fellow Americans. I have completely lost hope in the people of this country. And the reason is pretty cut and dry. So, Trump is chairing the United Nations Security Council meeting. And, of course, there's a chat pod open. And just the stupidity that's typed into these places is unfucking believable. People like to pretend, those Trump supporters, would like to pretend that he has actually done something to help the average, everyday American. However, this is not the case. When you start trade wars with other countries that you have huge trade deficits with, the cost of those goods go up for the average American person. How's that helping? How is the high-ass gas prices that continue to creep upward helping? Can anybody, anywhere, tell me exactly what Trump has done to help anyone in this country? I mean, seriously, I would rather face Yellowstone erupting than another fucking 20 years of this bullshit. I would rather face the bubonic plague. I would rather face the most horrible shit you can think of than to hear 20 more years of these stupid fucking people out there who worship these war criminals like Netanyahu, like Donald Trump is now. He is a war criminal now. He is helping the Saudis commit genocide in Yemen. He's helping Al-Qaeda, excuse me, or ISIS in Syria. So, and there's a comment right there, brave Trump. Or, how is he brave? When you are a member of the club, when you're a member of the state, anything you do is backed up by a giant military, all the police departments, the FBI. So, how can anyone say that? How can anyone claim bravery when they are backed by the state, by the federal government? And they like to spout black unemployment, this kind of shit, but we all know through the Obama years and the Bush years, these things can be fixed. They can make the numbers whatever they want them. And the only person that's going to catch them are those out there like Peter Schiff and Gregory Mannarino and a handful of others who dig into the numbers and find the fraud that is the government, or what is the government doing. There is no jobs, okay? There haven't been any manufacturing coming back to this country. As a matter of fact, just recently the EU decided, you know what, fuck America. we're going to go ahead and set up an alternative payment system for Iran. And, you know, Germany's probably the lead in the EU. It certainly seems that way. And, well, Germany pulls BMW from the United States. You can kiss South Carolina goodbye. Just like Flint, Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, Benton Arbor, all these places, Saginaw. And God only knows what happened to Ohio and Indiana. I've not been there, but I'm sure these trade agreements, these corporations moving their manufacturing plants to the likes of Mexico, China, Egypt, and so on, they're not going to come back here. Think about it. You have to pay some poor Chinese bastard, you know, pennies compared to what you would have to pay Americans. The average job out there at BMW is about $15 an hour. So, yeah, it's cheaper to keep them plants over there, and by law they are obligated to maximize profits for their shareholders. And this is why they will not come back to the United States. Not Ford, none of them. And eventually, Germany is going to pull BMW out of the United States. And when that happens, it's all over with. It's done. All the businesses, all the people employed by BMW, it would be a terrible domino effect. But somehow, Trump's done such a wonderful job. And then you got the likes of Alex Jones and Mike Adams, who I've completely lost respect for because those motherfuckers called for martial law. The same motherfuckers that whined all the way through the Bush administration, all the way through the Obama administration about them possibly doing the exact same thing. And you wonder why I don't take either side, because you're both full of shit. You don't know nothing. Nothing. You keep going to your suggestion box for slaves and getting the same fucking result each and every time, and yet I'm the insane one. I'm the one with mental problems, right? I don't keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. I don't. That is you. And by definition, that is insanity. It is insanity. But, you know, the people in these chat boxes that are pro-Trump, they really love to bash the other world leaders, such as the Iranian leader, such as that faggot Macron and that faggot Trudeau. And yes, I'm saying faggot, because that's what they are. They're a bunch of fucking faggots. And you know where they belong? They belong in places like Abu Ghraib, or however you say that name, or Guantanamo Bay. That's where they belong. All of them. Each and every one of them. From the lowest city council all the way up to the fucking president and Congress and Senate and the rest of them. They all belong in the same concentration camps that they put us in. They belong in the FEMA camps that they wish to put us in. That's where they belong. They are the ones who make life unsafe. And they always have. all the way back through biblical times. You Bible thumpers, you can see it in your Bible where these fucking crazy-ass kings get something in their head and then they go on these giant campaigns killing everything and everyone in their path. But somehow, government is a good thing. Even though that very thing has continued to this day. And you know why? Because you want to keep doing the same shit over and over and over and over again. Oh, there's one. Jews for Trump. That should tell you everything right there. Everything. Everything you need to know. Number one. Dude is in debt to these fucking Jewish bankers, so he's going to do whatever they tell him to do. Including go to war with Syria, Iran, including jumping into a war that Israel starts. But, again, I'm the fucking crazy one. I'm the one who's a criminal. And yet I've never hurt another individual in my life that wasn't in self-defense. Seems legit, right? Somehow, some way, I'm the one facing 40 years in prison over prescription pills that were mine and a little bit of weed. Meanwhile, Trump and the military and the Israelis can kill people with immunity and impunity and they'll never ever have consequences for what they do. But they love to talk about giving the citizens of our nation consequences for breaching their fucking whims. I have lost hope completely when it comes to my fellow countrymen, because you people can't even adequately decide when to fucking turn right during a red light. I mean, come on. If you can't even, if you struggle to make the most basic decisions, then what fucking business do you have putting your 2 cents into anything? Anyway, hope you all have a good day. Till next time, kill the state before it kills you.